Yo. I have a question. As you can see on the title of this live, I wanted to ask you guys, what do you think? How long will the $7,500 EV credit last on their shop? That's the question people are asking. And now my question for you: if we did not have that, my question for you, first and foremost, do you own an electric car? And when you bought it, did you get that $7,500 credit? And if you, yo, um, hey guys, how you doing? I wanted to ask you guys a question regarding I wanted to ask you guys a question regarding the $7,500 credit on the EV. As you know, nowadays, if you are buying an EV, you will get a $7,500 credit. And now, my question is, now that Trump won the presidency, how long would you think the $7,500 credit, EV credit, will last under Trump? Now, I have a couple of questions for you regarding that. First and foremost, do you own an EV? Did you get an EV recently? And if the question is yes, did you get that $7,500 credit? And let's just say, if one thing I know for sure, with that $7,500 credit, for some, a lot of people will not buy an EV because they feel like EVs is a little bit too expensive. And this is what I would like to know from some of you guys. Not that Republican win the White House and they win the House also. I wonder how long will it take for them to take out the $7,500 credit? Because if you guys know, the $7,500 credit should be give me 1 second. The $7,500 credit should have been here all the way till 2032. Right? That's how long the $7,500 credit should last. And now my question is, how long will it take for people? How long will it take if people have under Trump? How long will that take? And we do have one person that say yes, they just got the Honda Prologue. I had a chance to drive the Honda Prologue. I love it. Great job, man. Let me know, which one did you get? The EX, the Touring, or the Elite? Which one did you get? Sweet, perfect, great. The Elite is great, man. I like the Elite also. Unfortunately, I do not own a car. I do not own an electric car, but if I had to get an electric, if I had to get the Prologue, okay, so the Elite only come on all-wheel drive. So therefore, if I had to get one, I will get the second one, because the reason I will take the second one, so that I can get as much as range I could get on that vehicle. But I had a chance to drive the Touring, and I love it, man. I love everything about that car. And great job on that car, and that was a great job. That's a nice car. I do know a lot of people do not like it because of this whole situation regarding the Chevy, but it's a great car, man. You did a great job getting that vehicle. But as for what I was talking earlier, somebody said, like, it will take it will take months, which I can't believe in that. I believe that will take only months. Once they settle on the White House, I feel like those are the things that they will try to do. as soon as possible. The moment they get into the moment they get into the White House, and I keep wondering what that will do for the EV in the US. And not only for the EV, but for the infrastructure also. Because I do believe that we had a lot of grant from the government for the infrastructure when it comes to EV to do public charging station. And if those companies will not get any of those money, I'm pretty sure it will take even longer for those companies to start building more public charging station. And I'm just curious what's going to happen what's going to happen in this country when it comes to EV, and how far back will we be when we compare ourselves to the rest of the world. Because when you're looking at even right there in Canada, they're doing great on EV. And Europe, they're doing well also. And I feel like for a country like US, I feel like they should be further than where they are right now. But unfortunately, we do have two parties. One of them is doing their best, and the other one trying to set back on those type of things. And I'm just curious. I was driving earlier today, and I was wondering about that question: how long will it take um, um, how long will it take the Republican to just knock out this the EV, the $7,500 credit? And like I said, if you just join me, I would like to know if you were to buy a vehicle, an EV right now, and you did not have a chance to get that $7,500, would you still buy it? That's what I would like to know. And I hope so. I hope so. I hope Trump will not will hold back on that, because I think he was saying everything so that he could be president. But then now that he's a president, I hope he holds back on some of those things, man. Because to me personally, I feel like it will be a setback if if Trump, if he does a lot of things that he promised on the campaign trail. If he promises a lot of things that he promised, if he do them a lot, it will not be good. So I don't want to be too focused on the politics part, but I just wanted to ask people about that specific questions. How long will it take if they will do anything about the EV? Because not everybody who believe on EV yet. They feel like it's way too soon to a lot of people think about it. But so yes, when I saw that, I believe that Elon Musk will help with that. I hope so, because I feel like sometimes Elon Musk tried. I don't know, for some reason I feel like he's leaving the that is living that part of his life. He's done a lot. That guy's been doing businesses since he was, I don't know, really young, and I feel like now he's trying to get a different phase in his life. And I hope him being on the cabinet, he can help with the EV in the US, because when a lot of people had to get that $7,500 back on Tesla, because if you remember, Tesla did lose that because they did sell a lot of cars. Now they have it back. You can get that $7,500 back. Therefore, I feel like they sell even more cars, and I don't think he will want to lose that. So him being on the cabinet, that's a great thing. I hope he does his part and not let the Republican take that away. And as for the infrastructure, um, I hope they do something about that also. All those grants Biden already passed, I hope they do not stop them. I hope all those companies get on those grants and get that money and start building. I was reading something today. EV Go, not was it EV Go? Either EV Go or Charge Points collaborate with Costco to open more charging station, public charging station. At least at the Costco's supermarket, which that's great. And as we know, Costco's almost everywhere in the US. If they could open as many as supercharging, that would be great because when Costco want a gas station, Costco's gas station has, I don't know, like 15 ports, right? So the and if a public charging station also will have a lot of ports at Costco, so that would be great. If Costco can really collaborate with charge points to open as many as charging station, because not a lot of people who can yeah, that would be great also. That would be great. Not a lot of people who can install level 2 charger at their house. And unfortunately, some from what I've heard on the street, a lot of places that have public charging stations, some of them are not working except for Tesla. Teslas are good as far as I've heard from people I talked to on the street. But when it comes to EVgo, when it comes to ChargePoint, when it comes to Black and the other companies, sometimes you can get to your car knowing that you're going to charge your vehicle, and to find out once you get there that charging station does not work. It's really frustrated. I can imagine how that feels for those people. I do not own an electric car myself, but I can feel what those people will take. Because first and foremost, it's take a while for the car to charge, and second, you finally get to a place to find out the charging station's not working, and nobody knows about it. They did not report it. I'm hoping next year I would like to make a series about that, travel throughout my area, find out what's working, what's not working, and hopefully more people will be aware of that. Those companies themselves will do something about those are not working, and more people will be aware of what's working and what's not working when it comes to those charging stations. But that would be great if we go and Sam's Club can put themselves together and doing something like that. That would be great. That would be a great idea. That would be a great thing if those companies can do that. I believe moms. I believe moms that little that supermarket moms. I believe they partnered with Blacks, if I'm not mistaken, Black to install some level charger too at their location. So that's also great. If more company can collaborate with those companies, that would be great for things like that to be happening. And for small shopping center, I'm open for small shopping center can do the same thing. Not just have a vast of empty parking space, at least install at least install a couple of port of electric charger. Even if they're not fast charging, but a regular one would be great. Yeah, like you said, the beaches, parks, all these things would be great. When it comes to parks and it's in like a remote area, I do know Rivian is doing its best, but we do know more. We do need more company involved on all those areas. I do know Rivian is doing its best also, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe also GM and Ford are also working really hard to install as many charging stations as they can themselves. I do not know any numbers on those yet when it comes to GM and Ford, but yeah. So I just wanted to talk about that really quick today regarding the $7,500 credit, because I feel like I used to sell cars, and I know that a lot of people used to buy EV6 from me. It's because when they get when they lease that car, if you bought it, you cannot get you couldn't get the $7,500 credit. But if you lease the car, you could get it. That's how we used to do it at the dealership, and a lot of people used to lease that car just to get that $7,500 credit. I do know Honda do the same. If you buy the Polo, you will not get the $7,500 credit. However, if you lease it, you will actually do get that. And I do also know much more other companies do the same about that. Thanks, man. Thanks a lot, man. Much more companies does the same, like do leasing so that people can get the $7,500 credit. And depending where you live, the state, the city that you live in, you could also get charging discount, especially if you live in a house and you install level 2 charger at your house. You can get discount on your electricity, things like that. So these are the things that you need to know about if you own an electric car and you can install level 2 charger at your house. Do some research because you can you can get some incentive. Depends on what company will give you electricity. You can get some incentive from them, through federal or through the city itself. They will assist you with things like that. And also, if in the future you are selling that house, because of the charging station, also the value of your house goes up, which is which is great. So those are the things that to keep in mind if you own an electric car and you own a house. I will tell people just install level 2 charger because it that just by installing a level 2 charger, the value of your property goes higher. um because a lots of company that builds in, like, complex apartments are doing that right now. They're trying to install level 2 charger at those parking lot, because so that they can charge people more for those apartments. If you can get level 2 charger, because a lot of people, at least I live in the Maryland area, in the DC area, I do know some people are looking for apartments to live in, and the first thing they ask is, on this apartment, do you guys provided level 2 charger? And if you do, they will pay. So some of those people will pay no matter what the rent is. But if you don't, you will lose some of those people. So level 2 charger is really important for a lot of people. So if you own a house and you own an electric car, that's the first thing you need to do. You need to invest on it. And also, I do know when you get an Honda give you three options. Honda give you three options when it comes to charging. You can get you can get some credit for them to come to your house to install level 2 charger for you. You can get, I think, up to $7,500 credit, if I'm not mistaken. But yet, otherwise, you can get some credit when you go to public charging station to if you don't want and if you don't want to install level 2 charge at your house through Prolog to Honda, they can give you credit when you go out. I believe they partner with Evigo. Remind me, America, because since you just bought a Prolog, but I do believe they partner with a specific charging a company to, if you go to them, that you'll charge at their you'll charge credit. Yeah. But yeah, so it's really important. That's all I wanted to talk about. I wanted to know, and thanks for everybody that joined me here. I just wanted to just find out. I just, like I said earlier, I was driving and I was wondering how long will that take. Hopefully because of Elon Musk, I hope Republicans don't do anything stupid with with the company. I hope they don't do anything stupid. But beside that, man, like I said, the 7,500 tax credit was supposed to be here till 2032, and I really don't know if the Republican will leave it. I really don't know. I hope so, but we don't know. We have no idea if they will leave it. But because I do know a lot of people own electric cars right now because they can get that $7,500 credit, and as well as other incentive they can get through the dealerships or other from the city itself or things like that. But so if you first join me, I was here talking about the $7,500 credit. Will Trump let that slide on its term for for his second term? Will he let that slide? Um, and also, I want to remind everybody that every Monday night, I will be here live to talk about the 2025 DC Auto Show. So remember to join me next Monday here at 9:15 p.m. to talk about the 2025 DC Auto Show. For the very first day, I will be there live to to bring the show to you guys. For some of you cannot make it, I will be there live to bring the show to you. So if you are interested, let me know down below in the comment section, and also subscribe and click the notification bell so that you won't miss will not miss any of my videos or any of the things that I may have for the 2025 DC Auto Show. For the very first day, that January 31st, I will be there live from 11:45 all the way to the end to bring the show live to you guys. For some of you who may not be able to make it, so that you won't miss out on anything because I will be there. So again, I want to say thank you to everybody, and thanks to everybody that participate on this show. Again, if you're interested on the 2025 DC Auto Show, join me here next month on Monday at 9:15. I will be here live to talk about the show, the 2025 DC Auto Show. So, but if you have any questions, feel free to reach out down below in the comment section. I will glad to talk about them next week. Next week on that show, I will mostly ask questions regarding how many of you have been to an auto show before, things like that. And we're going to keep the show rolling. And so, again, thank you, everybody. Thank you for everybody that joined. Bye. See you next time.